All right, so I was told that if you leave the first 10 seconds blank before the music, that YouTube won't give you any crap about it, and you can just get a workaround for their system. So that was the 10 seconds. Alright, I just wanted to play some Rush, because I really like Rush, and once again they were snubbed by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I'm sure you know about, because you live with the world's biggest Rush fan.
I'm so glad they got snubbed.
I'm not, because it causes me more grief, because people are like, well, I've never heard of Shaka Khan or the Beastie Boys. They sound like some real rock and roll groups. Well, just because you're ignorant of what they've given to the music community in the past doesn't mean that they should be excluded. I mean, I like Rush a lot, but
I liked Rush in that one episode of Trailer Park Boys.
it's just that anti-Canadian bias that I guess the Hall of Fame has. We're not going to talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today, though. What are we going to talk about?
Me.
You going to do most of the talking?
No way, I just got up.
Well, I wish you would, because I just sat here and talked to Austin for like an hour about stuff, and my voice is pretty shot. So, all on you today. Go.
Nap time.
Nap time.
I just got up from nap time.
How many naps do you take a day?
At least 3.
More than W when he was president? I require 14 to 16 cat naps every day.
I've never heard that voice before.
Well, we've got some big news, sort of. Our fictional college is going to be playing against professional basketball players who used to play for University of Kentucky. They get paid less now that they're professional NBA players, but it's exciting for all the wonderful people of Kentucky. They get to see people that they cursed at and called racial epithets yelling at the screen when they played for UK.
Rajon Rondo.
Yeah. Oh, Rondo's the beast.
Yeah, but nobody liked him in college.
Well, I liked him.
Well, nobody liked him.
I liked him, but I'm not racist.
I liked him too. I'm just saying.
Are the rosters finalized for everybody who doesn't know what's going on? Since there's really probably not going to be an NBA season. Former UK player Jeff Shepherd, who all UK fans love, cough cough, because he's white, cough cough, is put together this kind of a tour with Big Blue All-Stars taking on some NAIA colleges.
They call it barnstorming tours.
Barnstorming?
Yeah.
All right. And they're playing against our college as one of their stops. And they're playing it in my hometown, actually.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. And so who do you know the finalized roster of UK/NBA players?
It's not finalized yet because.
Do you have any rumors for us? Because
I'm
hearing conflicting reports.
I do know the roster that, like KSR and WKYT and all those
people far more legitimate than us.
Rondo is a
given.
He's given.
Yeah, Rondo will be there, and that should be enough for anybody to want to go see it.
DeAndre Liggins, which is going to be an upcoming rookie, Brandon Knott, and Josh Harrelson. They're all given.
Oh, look out, Kentucky fans! Jorts is going to be there. You got somebody to cheer for.
Jody Meeks is going to be there.
Right, so that makes you happy because you're the world's biggest Jody Meeks fan.
He's not my all-time favorite, but he's close.
Who's your all-time favorite?
Patrick Sparks.
Oh my God. Pat, really?
I swear. I loved him.
I'm that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna come down on you for it. I just thought you would pick somebody who was maybe better at playing basketball.
I was in high school playing ball all the time.
Oh, is it because you were in high school jacking up threes that didn't go in?
Patrick Sparks was jacking up threes that didn't go in. So yeah, I love Patrick Sparks.
So you got yourself a role model. Now I've heard rumors that DeMarcus Cousins might be on the team.
Yeah, he and John Wall are out in Vegas right now playing in that league. They have a league out
Right,
there that they
right.
play in.
Yeah.
And they say that Cousins is at the camp out this week for tickets.
Yeah.
So I'd say if he's back, then he'll participate in the games.
Can you imagine what it would be like if DeMarcus Cousins was playing? Because DeMarcus does not have an exhibition switch.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have an off switch or a just for funsies switch. He is going to knock so many teeth down so many throats. Well, 5 throats at a time, I guess.
In that Dominican game, he thought it was.
Was he playing like Charles Barkley on the Dream Team back in '92?
He scored like 35 points and had like 15 rebounds because he didn't.
Did he go ham?
Up. He went ham.
Did he go ham on him?
He didn't let up.
I'm glad I finally looked that up. Old Grandpa Emerson looked that up to see what it meant, and now I know what it means. It's a pretty good little saying. I'm go ham on some Madden.
We'll have to wait until it fades out before we start using it a lot.
Yeah. We'll wait 6 to 8 months, and then we'll really start using it.
Then we'll start using it.
Once I see my mom using it to describe Farmville on Facebook. I was on Farmtown, the original. That's what she plays. I went ham on some Farmtown. That's when I'll know it's safe to use it.
Anyway, we're back. We went off topic.
Oh yeah. So this scrimmage exhibition, will they be keeping score? Please tell me they'll be keeping score.
Yeah, they'll keep score.
Okay. Now, do you think you're gonna get to work media
I
run a camera?
I got a text this morning that said don't buy a ticket. So
yeah, because we got the ability to pre-order them today and yesterday. I pre-ordered 0.
At the least, they're gonna get me a ticket if I need one.
Right.
But as of right now, I'm not gonna need one. I'm gonna get media passes.
Nice. You should get me a media pass.
Well.
And why not?
Why not?
Why not? I'm a media major. Who are they gonna have people filming this game?
See, that's the thing because it's a NAIA versus a pro basketball team,
right?
Or not a team, but guys that are going to play in the pros or already played in the pros,
right?
So, right now, fictional college doesn't know how much they can do with
right. Well, I mean, I know that we probably can't live broadcast it, but I'm surprised they're not just taping it so they could show it. They could show it on campus.
Yeah, they could, but they don't. No scores can be reported from the game because it's an exhibition.
What do you mean no scores can be?
Like they can't. Like
on the news, it won't
say,
Big Blue All-Stars beat fictional college by 170 points.
Yeah, they can't say that.
In 5-minute quarters.
They can't. See, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering what kind of format it's going to be. If it's going to be...
It'll be 20-minute halves. Yeah. Or maybe they'll do like 12-minute quarters since it's an exhibition. It's not under college rules or whatever. I wonder. What I'm wondering is how it works, because it's like Jeff Shepard's little promotion company or whatever that's doing it. Is it a thing where our college has to pay them and then we get the money from the tickets, or they pay us and split? They get the money from the tickets.
I got a little bit of info on it.
All right, because if you can't share anything, don't share anything.
It's no big deal.
Okay.
They contacted us.
Right. Okay.
But they hadn't, as of like Wednesday, I heard, as of Tuesday, that they didn't know if it was going to go down because they hadn't sent a contract or anything.
Right.
And that's a big deal.
I'm not saying that there's nefarious things going on. I'm just wondering how it works out of sheer
that's what
curiosity.
I was wondering too. So I guess if they contacted us, I still got to believe that we paid them.
Because they're either making the money from us or they're going to get the ticket money, because of course they're not going to do it for free. Why would they?
No, I wouldn't do it. I mean,
why would
they're not getting paid right now.
They're professional basketball players.
Yeah, that's what they get paid to do.
But it's like, what was it? Quick talk so there's no dead air while I'm trying to think of what I wanted to say.
What are you trying to think about?
But is it like when our colleges, sometimes every couple years they'll play a Division I football team, like an NCAA.
So they'll go up there and get beat.
When we have to cupcake, like we talked last week, when we have to cupcake for a team, since we're the cupcakes in this, shouldn't they be paying us? Or is it just the honor of getting to play against a bunch of overpaid babies.
I think it's that and kind of the experience factor.
Right.
Because I talked to a player yesterday and he was really excited about it, and he said the coach was saying they're going to run their offense and stuff against professional athletes.
Right.
So that helps.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Help.
It doesn't matter if they get blown out by 70. It's going to help to run your offense against players that.
Yeah, it's like when you're an Olympic athlete and you go train in the higher elevations, and then you go to wherever the games are, and you've got Superman lungs.
Exactly.
It's going to be like that.
They're like, well, if we ran this against Rondo and Cousins,
and
we could run it against Montreat.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So where are you not this week, John?
Oh God.
Where are you this week? Every other year of your life?
In a tent beside Memorial Coliseum, camping out for Big Blue Madness tickets.
Right. And why do you do this? Why do you do this?
I asked myself that too.
Explain to the crowd what you're doing normally.
Okay, you want me to go through step by step? All right? Let me set it up first.
Okay, that's what I want.
So they put the tickets on sale on Ticketmaster. They put so many on Ticketmaster.
The tickets for what?
It's for Big Blue Madness.
What's Big Blue Madness?
That's the first unofficial practice.
Right. So the first day that UK
can
is allowed to practice, and they do it at midnight.
Well, it's like 9.
Oh, is it like 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've bumped it up now, and
I see.
the NCAA actually complies with it that they can do that
3 hours early.
Yeah.
That's all right, I guess. I liked it better when it was midnight.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We did that in high school, believe it or not. Anyway, I'm off topic.
Off topic.
So, and they put the tickets to Big Blue Madness out on Ticketmaster, and they put a lot out at Memorial Coliseum for the general public.
Right.
And they're free, and 2 per person, and.
Oh, tickets, they're free?
Yeah, they're free.
Well.
They go on sale 7 a.m. Saturday morning, and people can start camping out 7 a.m. Wednesday morning.
Right. And so they line up to camp out on what day? Like Monday or Tuesday?
Monday night, Tuesday morning, Tuesday night. That's when the majority of the hardcore people, that's when I usually get there.
Yeah. So you can stand in a line and not, before you can even camp out for 3 days. Like a mow.
Yeah, you're actually sitting on the sidewalk.
Right.
Across from
the street
Memorial,
from where
because they can't tell you to leave there because it's public property.
Well, it's a whole lot of people in blue and white loitering, if you ask me.
It's a lot.
Hand out some loitering tickets. They still arrest people for that?
I'm not sure. They shouldn't in that case. They block off streets while they take everybody over.
Right.
There's so many people. Anyway, so I'd usually get there about Tuesday at about 4 or 5. And then I would...
hair's falling out
we
over
would
here,
get across from where we wanted to camp on the road.
Right.
And so we could just run over that morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd get there, and then at 7 a.m. when they tell you to move over, you put your tent up. They've got lines set out, and you put your tent up on those lines.
Right.
So that way they have a little bit of...
space.
Yeah.
Like walking room.
Exactly. And that way they can hand out vouchers easier.
Right.
Because the vouchers are basically your place in line.
Your place, okay.
So if they give you a voucher that says 56, you go to the number 56. It'll be like it says numbers like 1 through 50, 50 through, and that's what lines you get in.
Gotcha.
They do it really They've
got it all set up so it's organized. And this is, the tickets they give out, is this all upper level seats?
Oh, no. It's... Like, there's no...
It's all over?
There's no, donors or anything.
Right. No, there's no special... Like boosters are taken care of, though, right? They've got...
I don't...
Or is it free for all?
Like,
can you get in line for 3 days and somehow end up behind the bench?
Oh, yeah.
Well...
I was 3 rows up from the floor last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's usually prime seating.
Right.
So, that all tickets are available.
And this is... And just a reminder to folks, all this... before we get into the fun of it, this is 5 days of basically 5 days of waiting in line to watch a practice.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yes, just a practice.
Yeah. So you get there and you get across the street when
set your tent up.
Right.
And then you kind of it kind of lulls down after that because everybody's just is dead, so they sleep for a couple hours.
Right.
And that's after you sleep and get your rest. If you want to do that, you just kind of walk around the whole, because the whole building is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm horrible at guessing stuff, But it's like, because it's like the Joe Craft Center, which is the practice facility for UK.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole gym by itself, and locker rooms and all that, and offices, athletic offices, and it's Memorial Coliseum. So it's the big gym, and where the volleyball team plays and all that, and it's a tutor like hall. Mm-hmm. So it's got all that. So it's really big all the way around. So
wait, what goes on at Memorial Coliseum normally?
Volleyball games.
Is it like it's for University of Kentucky sports that aren't, they're indoor sports that aren't basketball or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So volleyball, women's basketball plays there.
Okay.
And all that.
And so RUP is just for UK basketball and non-UK events, like concerts and that.
The
women
women plays there. They play there occasionally.
Right.
Like when is that where big?
Is that where like the high school basketball Sweet 16 is?
Yeah.
Is that at RUP?
Yeah, that's at RUP Arena.
Okay.
All right. So, and the thing about getting out and walking around and stuff is the players just come out just freely and hang out because they like it just as because
you're across the camp out is across from also Wildcat Lodge,
where all the players are constantly going in and out to class.
Is that just for basketball players?
It's for
housing.
Basketball players, graduate like assistants for the team.
Yeah,
and
I mean it's just sports though. It's just basketball.
Yeah, just basketball.
Okay,
they get treated special, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean it's every school, every NCAA school's got that. Yeah, and I'm sure that there's is there one for football players, like football upper class or something?
I'm not sure. But anyway,
well, there shouldn't be because that team is terrible.
Don't get me started on that. And there's basketball courts right where you camp out at, and people literally there's different kinds of people that camp out, and one type of people is literally the people who play basketball. They're always on the basketball court.
Okay.
So 5:30 in the morning, they're out there hooping it up. It's funny. Anyway, so the players, they go up there and they play. They play basketball. They'll come out and just hang out and do autographs and. The only thing the university asks, and they give you this when you cut, they give you a piece of paper for all the rules, and you're not supposed to bother the players on their way to class.
I saw a tweet earlier. It said it was from the compliance office. It said, "Please don't ask for autographs and bother players on their way to class, tutoring, practice. What practice? There shouldn't be a practice.
They're allowed to practice. I think it's 2 hours a week at this point for NCAA. I want to say it's 2 hours. It may be a little more, a little less. So they break it up into, and they're allowed to play pickup as much as they want.
Right, because it's a free country.
Yeah, they're allowed to go over there and play pickup. But
you're allowed to go out there and dunk over dumb people who've been camping out for 3 days and smell like garbage
and alcohol. There's signs.
Is it just kind of it's sort of like a shanty town that has a set of official rules, but then there's kind of what kind of unofficial rules are there? Are there any unofficial, unwritten rules? Like, is there like people have like hot plates and stuff and?
Well, you can't have official rules. You can't have like permanent structures to cook in. So I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not sure what that means either.
Yeah, I think you can have open flames. I think you can have like a charcoal.
Open flames and open containers.
It says no alcoholic beverages all over.
Right.
Like everybody is plastered.
Right. Except you because you don't drink.
So, and there's the liquor store.
So you get to spend. How many people are there usually every year? And is it in the hundreds or does it top 1,000 or?
It's all right. I'll give you an example. The way it's set up, I could go set up a tent. Wednesday morning.
Quit tapping my key on the desk that shows up.
That's
on the
mine.
sound.
This is yours.
Oh, well then put it in your pocket,
Here,
dummy.
This one. Anyway, so the way it's set up, I could go set up a tent Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And I could come back to Barberville until Friday until they give out the vouchers, which is the place in line.
Right.
You just have to be there to set your tent up. And when I go back to get the vouchers, you could come with me and 20 other people could come with me. It's frowned upon. Like nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody hates when somebody do that, but I know people I was beside 2 years ago. They did that.
Mm-hmm. So did you take their tent and throw it in the road?
No, we didn't.
So you're no real fan.
But it helps for students at the university that actually want to go to class.
Yeah.
So they can do it in shifts. They can come to the tent in shifts.
Yeah, because they don't have to do that for tickets because where they're students, they've got their own allotment.
They have a lottery, and if they don't win the lottery for them, they have to cancel.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure that the students every year are like, oh God, it's them again. Tent City.
You can search like Tent City or something on Twitter, and you can see all the tweets about it. And some people hate it, and some people love it.
Right.
But
I know Duke has something similar, and it's it's awful.
Yeah.
It's like lacrosse players raping people, and I forgot all about that court case. I just mean I've heard that they had to shut it down, or it's something they do before games or something.
Yeah, it's to get in the what do they call it? The Cameron
crazies,
all that big line.
Well, if you go to Duke, you're garbage anyway, so you don't deserve anything nice. Anyway, back to Tent City, starring John.
So I could.
You can set up your tent.
Set up your tent. You can have the people that's in line with you. They don't have to be staying there with you.
Right.
They can come in at any time. All right. Here's what I was getting to. The people are at the end of last year's campout on Friday evening. I'm going to say there's about. I think I read there were 500 tents.
Sure.
This year, by the end of Wednesday evening, about 4 o'clock, I read there's already 400 tents.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna, I guess, an average of 3 per tent, maybe.
Right.
I mean, that's.
What if you don't have a tent? What if you have a sleeping bag? Can you just put it in your spot, and that's your spot?
I mean, you take chances of it being gone when you get there,
right?
Because usually.
Oh no! I mean, if I'm staying for 3 days.
Oh yeah, you can sleep in.
Okay.
You can sleep in your sleeping bag.
What if I just keep a cooler there in my spot?
I don't know.
Cooler and a sleeping bag.
Maybe, yeah.
With a big bendy straw coming out of the cooler into the sleeping bag.
There's a lot of buddy system, so even if you don't know the person, so.
A lot of buddy systems.
Yeah.
So is there a big barter, like a trade, a black market? Maybe we call it a blue market.
Yeah.
Like I've got some Cheerios. Do you have any Spam? You got a can of Spam over there? Some Vienna sausages?
They do a good job, of feeding the people. So Calipari feeds the people every night.
Really?
Yeah, he gets some Papa John's.
Oh.
And
so he gets them Louisville sponsored food.
So and then the players come and give it out to everybody.
Okay.
And they come give the food out.
Now last year wasn't Ennis Canner? Am I saying his name right? Ennis.
Yeah.
Enos. I usually say Enos, like the Dukes of Hazzard.
Enos, like us.
Enos. Didn't he come out in his Undertaker outfit?
Yeah, he had his Undertaker hat. Well, at Big Blue Madness last year, he came out
to the music
and the hat.
And the hat, yeah.
Yeah, and it was really awesome. But yeah, he had on an Undertaker shirt during camp out.
How sad is it that the NBA lockout is going to make it be another year before he can play? Nobody in this country wants Ennis to play basketball.
I think he's playing in Turkey right now. I guess that's where he needs to stay.
No, he needs to be here. Rocket, didn't he get drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Utah Jazz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Third pick. Utah or Cleveland would have taken him with their
third
pick.
But at the third pick, Utah was like, "Oh, there's a white guy we can take. Let's do it." Someone the Mormons won't assault. Let's do it.
I've talked too much.
Oh, just 20 minutes.
Well,
just 20 minutes, bub. What are you eating today? Are we going to dinner after this? Because it's premium night.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't bring my card. I'll have to go get it.
Oh, you have to go get your card. That's okay. I can wait.
Well,
I wait enough waiting for you to show up. Shithead.
That's my thing now, so I'll just show up.
Is that
late.
your thing now?
Yep.
It's time. Then you need to get a new thing.
Nope.
Because starting this podcast 20 minutes late every week is getting on my friggin' nerves.
I really did wake up at 5, though.
Yeah, I've been texting you all afternoon. Where are you? Are you awake? Are you napping?
There's a really funny one, actually.
A really funny what? Text?
Yeah, you sent me.
Okay, what's it say?
Are you even awake?
Are you even awake? Yeah, I did send that.
Because usually you curse at me.
Yeah, usually I do.
And like the one.
It's been a long day. I didn't have a lot of cursing in me.
1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 4 texts I have from you. 1, 2, 3 of them curse at me, and the other one are you even awake? Yeah.
Well, I know that cursing is how you get attention when you're dealing with people of below average intelligence.
Well,
cursing perks their ears up.
I stayed up catching up on Community, so.
And how did you like it now that you've seen the first 2 seasons of Community?
So awesome.
Did you watch the first episode off Hulu?
Yes.
Did you watch the second episode off Hulu?
It's tonight.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. I'm not even caught up apparently. So what did you like? Not like? Let's talk about Community. Let's go. It's all fresh in your mind.
Good, yeah. I like a lot like the community college. This is the community college. Like what am I looking for? Stereotypes.
Right. Okay.
I love that. I love some of the movie spoofs they do and the things that happen. I like some of that. Like I just told you, I didn't like the zombie episode. where
This Halloween one?
Yeah, the Halloween one.
Second season
good.
Halloween.
It was good. It just wasn't, it wasn't laugh out loud funny for me.
Right.
I love my favorite episodes are the paintball episodes.
They are. Are you suckers for the paintballs?
They can't be touched in my mind of any TV show.
Really?
They're the best episodes of any TV show I've ever
Really?
watched.
The
Yeah,
best?
That's over The Office.
Whoa. We've had a record-shattering day. John just said The Office sucks dick.
No.
Community's number one.
I still like The Office better. I'm saying that out of any episode of any show I've ever watched,
Right.
the paintball episodes are
The first one or the two-part second one?
I don't know.
Are you counting all three as one episode?
All three is one.
Oh, I see.
But
Well, yeah, I would say that those 90 minutes are better than any half hour just by sheer volume of time.
if I had to rank my top 3 favorite TV episodes of a show, it'd be paintball.
Paintball. Wow, and you've seen Parks and Recreation.
Yeah.
And you're still saying paintball. Are you ready for Parks and Rec tonight?
Yeah, I'm pumped.
With Tammy 1, Ron's first ex-wife, and Tammy 0, Ron's mother. Tammy 0 tonight, Ron's mother. Yeah, his mother and his first 2 ex-wives are all named Tammy. Why do you ask?
I'm glad you got me hooked on.
You're glad I make you watch television?
Yeah, because I was missing out on Community.
You were. I think next you need to watch The Good Guys on Netflix. It's only 20 episodes. It's that cop show that got canceled.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Was it?
Yeah, that and Raising Hope is really good.
Listen, Community.
I know. Am I ever going to get the DVDs back? Ever?
I'm thinking about buying them.
No, because you got to make Sam watch all of them.
Yes, we had date night, and I made her watch Community.
Made her.
Yep.
That's what I like to hear. She made me food, and I made her watch
Well, if
my
I cook
TV.
for her, I get to pick the thing.
See, I thought you all were having date night on Tuesday.
We did.
So you had 2 date nights?
Yeah, because
in a row?
we didn't go to the chicken festival.
Oh, okay.
So I made up for it.
So you're making up for it. Well, that's good. That's good.
And then we're going to the Mary Breckenridge Festival.
What is the what? Mary Breckenridge.
Google Mary Breckenridge. She was like a nurse in Hyden.
She was a nurse in Hyden.
Yeah.
As in the city or
Tim
town,
Couch
Hyden.
was from.
I thought you were trying to say hiding, but you said it like a hoople.
Hyden.
She was in Hyden.
That's like
on the
Barville.
Mary Breckenridge?
Breckenridge, yeah. See what she's famous for.
Mary Breckenridge Festival, 2011.
Yeah. See what she's famous for.
Well, I'm going to go to Wikipedia and hope that one of our professors hasn't changed everything on the...
She's a nurse.
She was a nurse / midwife and the founder of the Frontier Nursing Service.
Boom.
She started family care centers in the Appalachian Mountains. Because what is a family care center in the Appalachian Mountains?
I guess it's like a hospital. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, she's. They have a festival in Hyden for her.
What is it? Just like
any other?
They have
festival.
the world's largest Mary Breckenridge there.
They don't have any.
Because the Chicken Festival has the world's biggest skillet, and the Apple Festival has the world's biggest apple pie. And the Daniel Boone Festival has the world's largest collection of no teeth. We got that next week. Aren't you glad that Daniel Boone Festival is scheduled during fall break?
No, because it's fun to go.
It is not fun to go.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. We can just go back and forth for 20 minutes about what it is or isn't. I don't care.
You're going this year.
No, I went last year. I went one night last year, and that was enough.
Dunzo.
That was enough.
What'd you do?
Watched drunk hooples fight and talk like hillbillies, and I think I had some deep fried potato chips. Which,
were they good?
I mean, they were all right, but they were it's just like eating oil.
Yeah.
Like the frying oil. That's what it was like, and it was not great.
We like talking about food. We can talk about deep fried food.
Let me tell you, well, we can talk about deep fried food. I saw they had I did want to try the chicken on a stick, but it was out. Or I'm sorry, the line was too long for chicken on a stick, and I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with your stick chicken or whatever. They've got like deep fried Oreos, deep fried Snickers.
Snickers is the bomb.
Is it really?
Twinkies are also good.
Twinkies? My arteries are clogging.
I can only eat so much before I get sick.
Right.
So I don't eat a lot.
I think last year I had a few. My girlfriend loves the deep fried potato chips.
They're
you
called ribbon potatoes.
Yeah, because they all stick together.
Yeah,
they look like that crepe paper ribbon that you might
sell them
decorate
up
a
here
classroom with.
at Little Phillies. Don't tell her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They sell them?
Yeah.
Or you could just get a Fry Daddy and a bag of potato chips and go to work.
Well, these are like raw potatoes cut up though, and then they. So it
No,
tastes
dude,
really
I
good.
saw him open the bag of chips.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's
Well,
just
I
deep.
didn't know.
I'm saying deep fried potato chips.
I didn't know they did that.
I'm not saying deep fried potato in chip form.
That's good though. That's better than that.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Do they bread them or anything when they put them in the fryer?
No.
They just throw the chips in there.
Yup.
Yup.
And just bring them out with a big spoon, flop them on the paper plate, and there you go.
Speaking of food, I'm doing Iron Chef tonight at Fictional College.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
What do you think who's your team?
Me.
Yeah. Is it 6 teams of 4?
Yes.
Who's your team?
Me.
Did you sign up?
Yes. Sam Caldwell.
Yeah, okay. Your girlfriend.
Iron Chef Sanderson.
Oh God.
And Sean Spoon.
Oh man.
We're gonna win.
Oh man. You might win because Sean's on your team.
I was gonna say
so
something.
you'll get the popular vote.
But we're signed up. Our name is E Pluribus Anus.
What? Oh my God! After the stupid butt flag they made on Community.
Yeah.
How'd you like the butt flag?
Love it.
Now, when you were watching the paintball season finale, did you guess that it was the City College that was behind it all?
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, good.
And I got most of the Star Wars references.
That's good. Yeah, listeners. John North. Oh, if Strunk. Okay, Strunk, I need you to sit down. John North has never seen Star Wars.
Nah,
You've never seen Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. Is that correct?
Yes.
But I bet you've seen the 3 new ones, haven't you?
No.
No?
No.
Well,
Told
thank
you all
God
I
for
played is
small
Star
things.
Wars Battlefront.
How have you made it to 22 years and never seen the Star Wars movies? I don't get it.
I've watched the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he flies the thing into the...
Yep, that's the one where he flies the thing. Yeah. So
into
you
the
have
Death
seen
Star.
Star Wars.
But I don't remember it. I was really young when I watched it.
Okay.
I was like 12.
Now when we watched Lord of the Rings in that Heroes in Film class a couple summers ago, was that the first time you'd seen the first Lord of the Rings movie?
No, I had to watch it for a class.
Okay, so have you seen all
I've
3
read
of
the
those?
first book too. But
Really?
I've not read the other ones.
I've not read any of the books.
I mean, he's a good writer, but I just can't do it. I've read the first one, and I tried to read The Hobbit. Terrible. I mean, not terrible, but it's just a bad read.
So have you seen the other 2 Lord of the Rings movies? Two Towers,
no.
Return of the King?
No.
Really?
I've watched the first one, but I haven't watched the other 2.
Wow. I have those on Blu-ray. I can let you borrow them. I don't even have a Blu-ray player.
Sam's got one. I could steal it and hook it up to my...
She's got a Blu-ray player?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She hasn't got a TV to watch it on, though.
What do you mean she hasn't got a TV to watch it on?
She hasn't got a high-def TV.
Oh, that's true. Well, then I guess it's our Blu-ray player now.
Stealing it.
We're going to have to hit up Redbox.
Hey,
I got a great idea. We make a company like Redbox, but we only have Blu-rays, and we call it Blue Box.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You better get on that now.
I know. Hey, nobody listening steal that idea. I'm not going to have it.
Seems like I had an idea like that.
Did you?
First.
Did you?
I do now.
You do now? We were going to do it together. Why are you taking it?
I don't know, just to be a jerk.
Oh, well, you need help with that shit.
S-bomb.
Alright. I said dick earlier, and I didn't use it as in you're a dick. I meant it the other way. The
You're allowed to
penis
say that?
way. Oh, should we tell them about the season finale in December?
Yeah.
Alright, and we need to start soliciting questions now. What we're going to have for the season finale, our last episode of the season here, I guess it'll be the first week of December or the last week of November, depending on how finals week falls this year. But it's going to be 2 hours long, and we're going to need you to send in your questions. Serious questions only, please. Please. And it's going to be the 2-hour Dave and John sex advice show.
Yes.
So any questions, advice, comments, or topics you want us to discuss. 2-hour show, all about sex. Have you ever talked about sex out loud in your life?
No.
No. One of your roommates, whose name I won't mention, but it was Richie, said, "Are virgins allowed to send you questions?" And I said, "Obviously they are, because who would have more sex questions than a virgin?"
We've got to get him to ask at least like 6 questions.
Yes, you please send in as many questions or topics, comments, whatever as you want, and we'll try and discuss all of them. It shouldn't be too hard, since 4 people at the most will send in questions. And the other hour and 49 minutes of the show will be us making fart noises with our armpits.
Oh, I don't think that show can go 2 hours.
I know, but maybe it can.
We'll have to do it in segments.
I mean, the finale... Yeah, we might have to take a break in the middle of recording.
Yeah.
And then go eat.
Or something.
And come back and just be sleepy through the second half of it.
Like I am every podcast.
Yeah, shocker.
Yeah,
Big shocker. So, with that show, do you think you're going to be able to talk about sex topics?
I don't know. I'm blushing
You don't
right
know?
now.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Because I can talk about stuff, because it's boring to me. So just talking about sex is boring.
I feel like a giggly 12-year-old.
Oh, like a guy going to Hooters when he started like. All right, I went to Hooters in North Carolina, in Charlotte, when I was 13.
Oh, my goodness.
And I couldn't stop giggling. Of course, this was like 1992, so Hooters had not been around that many years at the time. And also, this was really before I had access to the internet, so it was kind of a cool thing to do. You know, go to Hooters and look at these girls in their orange shorts and their tan hose.
I went for my birthday, like, when I was 16 or 17.
Ma'am, I'll take you for your birthday?
No,
It's a family restaurant, you know. It says that on the sign.
That's what I try to tell everybody. They don't listen.
Well, I know it's not a restaurant that's fun to... I mean, I don't want to say the food is bad.
It's not
because that's slanderous. I mean, I'll eat it. I don't like wings. If you like wings, which you do...
Oh, man.
You might as well...
Good. The rest of the food's...
I like that little cup of cold baked beans that you get with your meal.
Okay,
that's delicious. Those are the best baked beans in the world. I usually just get their fries are crappy. I just get a chicken sandwich, some chicken strips. I love chicken strips, though.
Do you like Chick-fil-A?
I do. I love Chick-fil-A. I'd like them better if they weren't homophobic, but... What can you do? I love chicken. What can you do when they have good chicken? Exactly.
You just have to deal with it.
Sometimes you just gotta grin and bear it. And
yeah. Oh, I'll drive to Richmond for Chick-fil-A right now.
You know when I want Chick-fil-A the most is on Sundays.
Everybody.
I don't even think about Chick-fil-A 6 days of the week.
And you're like on Sunday.
On Sundays I'm like, I could tear up some Chick-fil-A right now.
I forgot to say, me and Sam went to Hooters to eat one time. Took Sam with me.
You took your girlfriend to Hooters?
Yep. Is that cool?
I mean, I've been there with like married couples before.
Oh, so it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, did she act like it wasn't cool?
No, it was just like a normal restaurant for us.
Oh well, there you go. I mean, she knows that the waitresses are fake, so it doesn't.
It was during the Madness camp out last year, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to her aunts and took a shower. Should I say aunts or aunts?
I say aunt. I don't really heard a lot of people say aunt.
So I could say aunt.
I say aunt.
Okay. So we went to her aunts and took a shower.
Right. So you went to her aunt's.
And then we went to Hooters.
Okay. In Lexington?
Yes.
Richmond Road?
Yes.
I used to live across from that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. That movie theater that's there across from Kroger.
Yeah.
There's an apartment complex by there, and that's where I lived for about 14 months.
You lived in the good part of town.
I sure did.
Richmond Road's the bomb.
I sure did. Absolutely.
It's quick to get out on 75 if you
that's
need
where
to.
That's where the Victor Puente
of
WKYT 6 a.m. morning news. He lives. Maybe I shouldn't give out where he lives over the podcast, but he lives in the Richmond Road area. Any stalkers out there that want to go after a skinny Alberto Del Rio, go get him. I don't think he's single. So
have you ever had? If you like chicken, have you ever had Raising Cane's?
No, Is that a restaurant or a frozen kind?
It's a restaurant.
Where is it located?
It's downtown Lexington.
Okay.
So it's around to where Memorial Coliseum. That's where I eat at.
I've had it's called red, hot and blue, or red, white and pork or something. I don't know. It's a pulled pork barbecue place in Lexington.
If you're in Lexington, you've got to eat at least at Tollyho's one time.
Oh God! Oh yeah!
And you got to eat Raising Cane's, which that's a chain.
I used to hang out above Tollyho's all the time because above it was a comic and card store.
Yeah, they changed locations now.
Yeah,
that sucks, but
Jimmy John's was right next door too.
Yeah.
Jimmy John's is the best sandwich place.
Yes, I agree.
I've ever had. Should we just talk about food every week?
I think so because everybody can relate to food.
Food and sports related, but not sports topics. Hey, sports. What about fantasy football? How'd your fantasy football week go, John?
I won.
Did you? Now, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure you lost by about 15 to me.
If Vic would have if Vic would have played up to his potential, I would have beaten you.
You know what? If Vic would have done anything in the world up to his potential in his life, he wouldn't have gone to jail for 2 years. Oh, food has been delivered, everybody. Food has been... Oh, you're going to ruin your dinner. What do you got?
Iced animal crackers.
Let me see. Oh.
Are they good?
There's not even any cracker in this. It's all frosting. And you're cracker enough, I guess.
This is horrible.
Well, you can leave them here, I guess.
They're bad.
Are they bad? Well,
I don't like them.
I won't eat any more then.
Anyway, Tollyho's. Back to what I was saying. Mm-hmm. The best, greasiest food ever. Mm-hmm. Now, I normally don't like greasy food, but Tollyho's I can make a different.
It was always closed whenever I was there, so... Well, I mean, I would go to the store on Sundays for tournaments, so...
Oh.
Magic tournaments back in the day. Used to sling the cards around and...
I used to pretend to know how to play Pokemon. Cards.
Yeah. Pokemon on Game Boy, you're all over that.
I'm all over that. I'll still play that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I remember walking into your apartment once, and of the 6 people, 4 of you were on Game Boys. And I think your girlfriend was there playing, too.
No, she don't like it.
Mario.
Oh, she plays Mario.
What's she doing in here?
Huh?
She's just kind of standing by the door.
Oh, yeah, she's just hanging out by the door listening.
Creeping.
Listening and eating something that's not a frosted animal cracker. I don't know what she's doing. A brownie. She had Hey, I noticed a smashed egg on the sidewalk in front of your girlfriend's apartment.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did somebody?
It's right out here. So I think maybe she dropped it when she was coming over here to egg my door. You think that was it?
Probably, because she's clumsy.
Oh, okay. Is she as clumsy as my girlfriend?
Probably clumsier.
Really?
Yeah.
We'd have to do a bruise check to find out.
We would. Well, you have to can't count some of hers because I abuse her.
Hey, we don't laugh about domestic abuse.
Well, I do wrestling moves on her.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
You all wrestle. She wants you to call her. I say you don't do it.
I will.
Okay.
Because I did the GTS on her once.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Well, what are we gonna? Rolling. Music is rolling. What are we gonna talk about next week?
I don't know if I'll show up next week.
You barely show up every week as it is.
Did you steal those animal crackers?
Yeah, I stole those animal crackers. I'm going to eat those later. All right, we're out of here. Next week, we'll have to do it early because it's fall break. Yep, and the week after that's homecoming.
Yeah.
You ready for homecoming? Deal with all those old assholes come in and tell us how great shit used to be. I can't wait. Can't wait to kiss the ring of some old timers. All right, see y'all next week. next week we'll have to make the big push for Homecoming King for you.
Well, I don't need it.
You don't need it?
I'm gonna
Well,
win
they've not
anyway.
even done the nominations thing yet.
Hey,
Hey,
not worried about it.
not worried?
Why does it sound like water at the end of that?
Because it's people in the crowd applauding.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water and applause sounds a lot alike.
How long are we going to talk after the music goes off today?
We can say anything now. Nobody's listening. We could even say the F word.
I think Chris listens.
Oh. Well, Chris doesn't really count.
Oh, you should say F Chris.
F
That would have been
Chris.
hilarious.
Hey, how about F the two babies who live in your apartment who are trying to get Physical Plant to come fix the toilet because they don't want to touch a plunger? F you, babies.